Right, so number one on the list, bedroom, the front bedroom. This latch is seized. That storage door needs a knob. This curtain pole is about to fall off. We're going to remove it, get rid of it, and we'll fix the blind onto this timber plinth here. See, the curtain pole is loose in both ways. Fall down under the weight of the curtain. And then the room just needs a general clean up. It's a bit grimy on the floor. There's chewing gum here and there and some marks. Just needs a clean up around. Right, next we need to put a knob on this door here, this earring cupboard. Next we need to check why this loft hatch is sagging on the ceiling. That section there, you can see it's sagging down. You open up the loft hatch, go inside and sort out some timbers and stuff in there. I think there was a water leak in the past and that's why the ceiling is wet and soft, sagging. In the bathroom on the ceiling, there are dent marks that are coming from the tanks in the loft. You see these marks here? So we've got to sort that out. In the bathroom, that needs to be unclogged. There's some cracked tiles over here. We need to re-silicone all around the bath. This shower hose is leaking, so we've got to probably get that replaced. Okay, got to fix the toilet seat, it's loose. This basin, the taps are gone, they're busted. This one doesn't even look, yeah. The problem with these is when you try to remove taps, old taps, sometimes the basins can crack, so I'm expecting that to happen, but we'll see. Okay, that's that in the bathroom, and the door needs a lock. And we need to get a strip down the side here and a door bar. Right, in the bedroom at the back, we need to change this handle and latch. We need to fix this radiator cover, it's all loose. This window does not open. The handle is seized, the button goes in, the handle doesn't move. So this window doesn't open at all. So that needs to be done. And this blind over here is gone, it's jammed. As you pull on both strings, nothing happens. Got to replace that. There's only one socket in this room, there. There's no other socket in this room. That's a fire hazard, because people will likely be using lots of electric. There is a socket down the side there, but can't get to it. So I've got to get the electrician to sort that out. On the floor over here, we've got bits of beading loose all around the place. Fix those. Got to fix this cabinet to the wall here. Clap it onto the wall, otherwise it's dangerous, especially on the stairs. Downstairs we've got to fix the cover onto the front of the consumer unit. Got to change these locks. This lock is busted. The central piece here that keeps the door open, the latch open, is broken, so we've got to change the whole lock. Bottom one as well. Got to plain adjust the door. It's catching on the frame. Got to do that. Right, now in the kitchen. First thing is we've got a seized stop valve. That is the main stop valve for the whole property. It's seized, it doesn't move. I've got to try and free that up, because to turn the water off, there's no other way. I've got to replace this panel here. It's gone. There's been water leaking in the past and it's all soggy and about to break off. Got to change that. Got to fix this panel down the side here. This unit here, the hinges are about to come off. Top, bottom have been repaired but needs to be done better. All the units need a good clean up from inside. They're quite grimy. Washing machine needs good clean out from inside. Cooker hood, got to sort out the bulb, the filters. The oven needs a good clean out. From inside the bulb is gone as well. Fridge needs to be cleaned. It's quite smelly and dirty. This element here is hanging down. This is the freezer element. Gonna try and get that repaired so it stays up like that. This unit here, the hinges are off. Try and get that fixed. They're very dirty from inside. We've got to change this to a single light because these are not fire safety and they're not energy efficient anymore. We need a door bar here to cover the joint where the tiles meet the laminate. We need some floor mats. There's some damage on the floor here which needs to be repaired here and upstairs on the landing as well. Got to get rid of these cables that are being brought from upstairs. We're not going to do any painting. I mean, there are marks on the walls and everywhere in the rooms upstairs as well. It's wear and tear. We let the new tenants come in and do painting of their own accord. There is some past damp leaks from upstairs coming down here, but I'm going to ignore that for now. This cover here is loose. It's actually broken, falling on me. I'm going to try and get this fixed. Got to take off those door stops. Now this door here is a big issue. I had problems closing it yesterday. I had to slam it so many times I managed to get the top half shut. The key will not operate because it's not in alignment, and the bottom part will not come in because the door's expanded. Okay, and in fact this part has expanded. See that there? Across the top and down there. And that expansion has pushed the door this way, so this door is having trouble closing. So the doors need to be taken off, adjusted, fixed, sealed, then close. But let me try open it now, and let's go outside. So if we look at the doors, they're timber. I don't think they've ever been treated or stained since they've been fitted, and that's probably why they've got to this state. So it needs a good scrub down, sanding, and then a good wood stain to seal them. The seals are rotten. This is a bit of decking here. It's a ramp. I'll give that a stain. What's important is to get this door to close because it's a safety issue. Okay, and got to try and repair these rotten sections here. The garden now is a bit overgrown, so I've arranged for gardeners to come in on Wednesday. Okay, the fencing is fine. This fence belongs to this property, but the neighbours have changed the fence and they've moved it like 10 centimetres into their garden. It should have been here, but they've moved it in. But anyway, I spoke to them yesterday about that. You see, that there is your boundary line, but they've put the fence a bit behind. So anyway, alright, so the rest of the fencing is fine. Let's go to the back of the garden. There's a shed here which needs a window. We're going to get a plastic window fitted on that, otherwise the rain will go in and make it rotten. It's still in decent condition. We'll get everything cut and get the garden trimmed down, and this is the back of the house. So it's from that fence there to that fence there. That's it. The roof is fine, the windows are fine. Oh yes, the upstairs window I mentioned doesn't open. This fence panel here is hanging loose. We've got to try and get that fixed. So we'll try and sort that out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry. Next week, Wednesday. And Thursday, that's when I've arranged the builders to come down. Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Finally, we're going to sand down this door and give it some wood stain because it's also expanding. And also, while we're doing it, we'll give these porch timbers a sand down and some wood stain because they could also start getting rotten with the weather. In the loft, the toilet pipe goes up in the loft, the vent pipe, but it exits into the loft or not out through the roof, and it's got no cover on it. So all the toilet smells are in the loft. When you go in there, you need to have a mask on your face, otherwise it's quite bad, the odours, so that's something that needs to be done. There is a leaking rear gutter, but I'm going to try and get someone with a long ladder to check that. It's up there, that joint there is leaking. We've got to change this lock as well on this door. But this door is a major issue. And this is where the majority of the costs are, the heavy costs are on this door. They've got to be removed, taken away, sorted out. Sill's got to be repaired, and then put back and make sure we can secure the house. And finally, we have arranged cleaners for next Friday to come in and just clean the whole house. Spotless, top to bottom, all windows, all floors, kitchens, bathrooms, so that it's ready for photographs and for viewings and for the next tenants. So that's where we are. I'll make another video once the works are being done and once the works are finished, and I'll keep you updated.